We're checking in with Jill now. Pedalheads is the name of the program, teaching kids to ride bicycles. And Jill, you're getting an overview now.
Yes, we sure are, and best of luck to our friend Mookie looking for a campsite this weekend, May Long Weekend. And this is a great activity for the long weekend, and I'm being joined this morning by Ben, who's going to talk about the program. So we have some little Pedalheads behind us here running some drills. The kids are looking great. So tell me, Ben, tell me a little bit about Pedalheads and what you guys are all about.
Yes, so Pedalheads is a summer cycling program for kids ages 2 to 12. We focus primarily on, obviously, cycling, and we kind of focus on 5 key categories for all of our children and all of the riding abilities. So we focus on safety knowledge, just general bike handling skills, trail riding, street riding, and also bike maintenance. So that's kind of our 5 core key areas that we focus upon. And yeah, we have lots of fun with the kids, make sure that they're safe, and learning lots about cycling.
Okay, awesome. The group that we have here today, what are the age ranges?
We got a big age range here today. We've got kids as young as 3 all the way up to age 8.
Okay, and what kind of drill are they doing right now?
So right now we are just playing a kind of typical simple warm-up game, which is What Time Is It, Mr. Wolf? Nice. Which I'm sure many people are familiar with. So yeah, this is just a fun way to get the kids going, which is really important to do first thing at our camps, is we want the kids to get active, get warm, and yeah, just start biking right away.
Right, and especially when you've got kids at the ages of 2, 3, 4, they're just learning how to ride a bike. It can be pretty intimidating. Oh,
for sure, and we definitely want to make the kids right off the bat feel very comfortable and safe with us. And yeah, with the younger kids, obviously we play a lot of games, make sure that they are having lots of fun, and kind of biking is almost a little bit secondary.
Right.
But yeah, that they're having fun on their bike is the primary concern for us.
Okay, awesome. So how do parents register for programs? How does it work?
Registration is online at our website at pedalheads.ca. And yeah, all of our availability and registration can be done online.
Okay, is it camps mostly? Is it a one day at a time?
No, they are week-long camps, so we run Monday through Friday, and we have various options at our different locations here in Calgary, which we have 6 of here.
Okay.
We have half-day camps, which are 9:30 to 12 and 1 to 3:30.
Okay.
But then we also offer all-day camps.
That's awesome.
And also within that, we have 2 toddler programs. We have a parent or caregiver and tot program for 1.5 to about 2.5-year-olds, and then we have a 3-year-old program called TNT, Trikes and Trainers. And then for kids who are turning 4 this calendar year, all the way up to age 12. They can be in our half-day or all-day camp.
1.5-year-olds on a bike. That I'd like to see.
I think everyone's kind of excited to see that. It's a new program that we are starting just this year, and it's kind of based upon the swim program of Parent and Tots.
Okay.
So that's kind of where we've come up with our idea for that.
Awesome. I have my eye on that little pink bike with the pink streamers. That looks like the bike that I used to ride. Tara?
And that looks like a perfect birthday present for my daughter, who is turning 4 this summer. Now, Jill's hanging out with a whole bunch of kids at Pedalheads this morning, and Jill, it's always safety first.
Yeah, safety first, and that's what we're learning about right here, especially helmet safety, also how to fit a bike properly. So we have our model here this morning, and Pedalhead Alex, who's joining us. Alex, how old are you?
About 8.
You're about 8. You've been riding your bike for 4 years, so you're quite experienced here in the group. So Ben, tell me a little bit about helmet safety. This is so important for kids to be able to learn themselves.
Yes, helmet safety is something we really stress here at Pedalheads. Accidents do happen and kids do fall off their bikes.
Right.
And we really want to make sure that we're protecting anyone's head and brain from any serious injury or getting damaged.
Okay.
So I'm just going to quickly run through how a helmet should fit a child properly or anyone properly.
Okay.
So what we want to do is we want the helmet to cover the forehead but not cover the eyes.
Okay.
So the way we do this is, Alex, can you just hold your 2 fingers like that? Excellent. So from our eyebrows, the front of the helmet should come just to 2 fingers above her eyebrow.
Okay, that looks good.
All right. The next part is with our straps here, Alex, if you just want to turn your head. No, hold on just a sec, hon. Is we want the straps to form a Y under the ear.
Good stuff.
All right. And the next one is the straps. Quite often kids come to our camps and the straps are done up way too tight, and obviously this is not very comfortable at all.
Yeah.
So we don't need the straps choking a child. So just under the chin is good, and just being able to fit a couple fingers between the strap and the chin is perfect.
Easy task.
Yeah, really simple. And actually we teach something called the 4 S's of helmet safety at Pedalheads, which is straight, strap, snug, and sticker. And we teach that to all of the kids who attend our programs.
Okay.
So
where does the sticker come in?
The sticker is actually on the inside, and that tells us that this helmet has been tested and is approved by a board of basically safety personnel.
Okay, fantastic. Great job, Alex. High five, my friend. All right, we're gonna head on over here. You can come with us. and you can head off and go ride your bike if you want, Alex. And we have Basu here. Yeah, go ahead, sweetheart. Thank you for modeling this morning. And now we're going to learn how to fit a bike properly. So how old are you, Basu?
3.
3 years old. Okay, so what do we need to know here, Ben?
Yes. So with kids who are learning how to ride a bike or are fairly new riders, we don't want bikes that are too big for them. Because quite often when kids come to us and their bike is much too big, they have a lot of trouble, and we find that their confidence decreases and often their skills actually kind of regress rather than progress.
Right.
So we want to make sure that when we fit any child who is of a beginner to intermediate skill level, we want, just like Basu has here, we want to Basu, just put your feet on the ground for me. Excellent. We want the child to be able to put their feet either flat on the ground with their knees straight, or just their heels slightly raised, so that they're kind of on the balls of their feet. But anything higher is usually a little bit too big, and does not help a child progress and gain confidence in cycling.
Yes, confidence is key. Great job. Yeah, go ahead, Basu. You can go right off into the sunrise. And we're going to do some drills here still ahead. Hey, he looks awesome. 3 years old and riding a bike, just like that.
I am so on this, Jill. I'm going to do some research and see if there's a class I can sign my daughter up for. She's approaching 4. She wants a bike for her birthday.
Pedalheads, that's where Jill Bellin's hanging out this morning. And apparently, Jill, rumor has it that kids are going to go through an obstacle course right now.
They are going through an obstacle course, and there's one that's called bowling, and it looks pretty awesome, where you actually get to bowl through pylons. I thought that was an accident, Ben, but that's on purpose. That's by design. So tell me a little bit about the skills that we're learning here today in all levels.
Yeah, so what we've got here is we've got a couple of very simple obstacle courses or games that we do with the kids in the kind of the beginner levels that we have, which is levels 1 to 3. So what we're working on here is we're working on the basics of cycling. So we're just practicing our steering, our braking, and just general kind of bike control.
Right.
So on the far side, what we have there is we have bike bowling, which is a fan favorite of a lot of the kids that attend our camps.
Yeah.
So basically, it looks like a lot of fun, which it is, but it is teaching the kids an important skill, which is bike control and also aiming for a particular spot.
Okay.
So they start from the gate there, and basically they ride their bikes and stay in control of their bike and then smash through the cones and see how many they can knock over.
That looks awesome. Nicely done. Okay, and then this other one is more skill steering based.
Yeah, so the second obstacle course that we have on the near side here is for kids who are a little bit more advanced, but still working on our basic bike handling skills. So at the start here, we have a little bit of a slalom course that the kids practice their steering on. And then they have to navigate through a little bit of a lane and do a nice little right curve, do a right turn there.
Okay.
And then at the end, we have our nice big red stop sign as a nice visual aid for the children, and the kids stop at the stop sign. So we're practicing our steering, just our general bike control as well, and also our braking.
Nice.
So the big thing that we're doing with these younger kids is, just helping them work and practice on their basic bike skills.
Right.
But we also want to make it as much fun as possible, because as a lot of us know, that we always learn better when we're having a lot of fun. So that's the big key for us at Pedalheads, is having lots of fun, but also working on our bike skills.
There's some squealing going on over there. People are having a lot of fun. Okay, now when you say levels 1 to 3, what does that mean?
So level 1 is our newbies, and up to level 3, which we do call Pedalheads. Level 1 is kids who are learning to ride on 2 wheels. So they come to us, we take off training wheels, and we teach them how to ride a 2-wheeler.
Awesome.
And pretty much level 3 then is kids who know how to start and stop their bike. And then we are working on those skills some more, but also adding on more advanced skills as well.
That's awesome. And stuff like this, really gives the kids confidence to get out there and be able to ride their bikes with their families. That's the whole purpose, right? Learning these basic skills. Pedalheads, great program, you guys. We're having a blast. Look at the bowling. It looks awesome.
Who doesn't like to bowl yourself into things?
Barrel into it.
And they're riding on grass like we were talking about, so when they're on the sidewalk and on the road, eventually, piece of cake.
We will catch.
Smooth.
It's so good. I love this program. We're going to catch up with Jill coming up in the next hour. And we're checking in with Jill Belland right now. Jill's hanging out with some little cyclists at Pedalheads this morning. And Jill, now you're learning the rules of the road.
Yes, we are. We've learned all about safety. We've learned some skills, and now we're learning the rules of the road, the practical application here, Ben. So we have some of our more advanced riders here. And tell me about the setup we have going on.
Yeah, so what we have here at all of our camps, we have a taped off tarp, which simulates a mock intersection so that kids get a chance to practice going through an intersection.
Okay, fantastic. So what are these guys practicing? There's obviously some braking involved, but there's also the rules of the road.
Yeah, so for our program, for levels 4 and up, these kids are getting ready to ride on the road.
Okay.
So what we're practicing here is this kind of mock intersection allows us to practice a variety of different skills. We practice shoulder checks, hand signals, identifying road signs, and also riding through an intersection safely. So we have some props here, so we have some different signs that we can put up and to kind of give visual aids to kids. And yeah, we're just basically getting them ready to ride on the road.
That's awesome. This is obviously a safe environment for them to be able to do it. So we have Abinu who's going through the drill right now, learning some hand signals. Only 5 years old, so they really do start early.
Yes, with our level threes, which is our Pedalheads level, we are starting to teach them how to ride on the road safely, but these kids do not go on the road. So someone like Abinu, who is only 5, he would be a level 3, but he would actually not be physically taken on the road yet just because of his age. But he is at that level where he can learn the basics. So he can learn to do the hand signals and the shoulder checks and to read road signs.
Yeah.
Whereas our other two lovely ladies here, they are 8 years old, and so they are at the right age where they can actually be taken out on the road with a class.
Right.
But first, what we need to see is we have something called the Pedalheads Road Riding Checklist.
Okay.
And this is a comprehensive list that kids need to be able to complete before we take them on the road.
Okay.
So this way we are ensuring that they are going to be safe and that they are competent enough to go on the road.
Okay, what are some of the things on that list?
So some of the things are, well, hand signals, shoulder checking, steering, braking, as well as stuff like riding past parked cars, knowing what to do at intersections, identifying road signs, looking for hazards, and just any kind of other situations that we might encounter while we are on the road.
That's awesome. Very thorough program it is. That's great.
It is, yeah. And it's taken many years to get where we are, but yeah, it's a very comprehensive program.
Okay, fantastic. Well, these kids look like they definitely know their signals. I'm trying to pinpoint what's what. The straight arm is...
So yeah, to turn left, you just stick out your left arm, straight out, and to turn right, you just stick out your right arm straight to the side, and then stop, you put your left arm out, and then just bend at 90 degrees down.
There you have it. It's been a long time since I've done those hand signals. Tara, did you recognize?
Yes, but it's changed since my day, and my day was quite a long time ago.
Our Jill Bellin hanging out with people who are loving cycling right now. They're cycling on grass, so that grass must be nice and soft. And they're doing another obstacle course, Jill, but kind of a funky one.
Yeah, this one has ramps and teeter-totters, so this is super cool. And these riders are certainly showing their skills here this morning. And we do want to give a big thank you to Campus Preschool here at the Capitol Hill Community Center, the longest-running parent cooperative preschool. A lot of these kids that are with us here this morning go to this school, and they've hosted us for the morning, so that's fabulous. These little girls are doing a great job here, just working their way around the corner. And tell me a little bit about this. This is pretty advanced, Ben.
It is. So at all of our camps, we have sets of
Traffic jam.
Traffic jam is right.
Yeah.
We have a set of ramps and a teeter-totter, as well as actually that you don't see here today, sets of ladders that all kids can ride on. Predominantly, we do kind of use them to focus with the older kids, as it does help them to work on a variety of skills. But it is a lot of fun for the younger kids to go over as well, as you can kind of see how they're doing right now. So all the kids love to do it, but yeah, we usually use it more as a teaching tool for the older kids.
Okay. So this is pretty advanced skill. I mean, I would say this is a precursor to mountain biking, really.
It is, and there's lots of different skills that we can work on here. So for example, with the ramps, it is a nice little bump. We can practice what we call hovering, which is keeping our pedals flat so they don't catch on the bottom of the ramp.
Yep.
And yeah, just general kind of bike control, as obviously you don't want to fall off the edge of either the ramp or the teeter-totter.
Wow, well, I'm really impressed, and these kids certainly have the confidence to be able to tackle these things. And that starts at the beginning with the foundations.
It does. So once we've kind of gone through the basics and we've worked on those for a little while, yeah, like I mentioned before, all the kids of all ages and all levels can use the ramps. Obviously, some kids need a little bit more assistance than others, but for the most part, all the kids in all types of bikes can go on our wooden equipment that we have built for us.
Yes, training wheels or not, and these little bikes are good too for learning without the training wheels.
Yes, so the little pink bike there, that is what we call a run bike, and those are excellent for teaching kids proper balance, and I find that kids who are on run bikes tend to learn to ride a two-wheeler very, very quickly.
Is that right? Okay. Where can people find you if they're interested in signing up for camps?
So we are online, so you can look at our website, www.pedalheads.ca, and all of our camp information is on there, as well as you can register through our online services as well.
Fantastic. 6 different locations. This is so great for teaching kids how to ride safely, the skills and the rules of the road. Ted, Tar, what do you think?
Well,
I think it's great. Tara's looking it up right now.
I am. I'm looking at their website right now and trying to figure out when to get my daughter in. So.